Grab your favorite cup. We're about to pour you a glass of the most wholesome drink.
Our goal is to amplify marginalized voices through subjects that matter.
We will do this by discussing subjects that are uplifting, gainful, and truthful, no matter how uncomfortable they may be, in hope of gaining clarity and invoking progressive change.
Of course, we'll sprinkle on some off-color topics to make our discussions more palpable.
Welcome to Urban Proper.
Hey, it's us again.
Oh, hello.
It is Urban Proper. I am Shisha, the cuddler, self-proclaimed queen of every goddamn thing the sun touches.
I am Darius, the destroyer, self-proclaimed destroyer of everything the light don't touch.
Booty holes.
Ew.
We are back for episode 8.
And back again. Who is that? Nicki Minaj? That says that back again. She got a song to say some shit like that. I don't know. Anyway.
I ain't been on Nicki Jock in a while. She's been disappointing me, but that's not what we're here to talk about today.
I was thoroughly disappointed by Megatron.
Can we not argue about Megatron?
I'm just saying.
I love Megatron. It's classic Nicki.
You call me Megatron and Mega Porn. I don't know. Anyway, we're here, as you guys saw by the title card. We're talking about dating. It's the dating game, y'all.
The dating game.
The dating game. Ding.
More specifically, dating culture and dating apps.
Apps. Online dating, which is garbage in my experience.
I mean, it really is the standard of dating nowadays. So for the millennial generation.
Like, when you say to somebody you want to meet a person, like, face to face, they look at you, well, why don't you just go online? Like,
yeah,
I get it, because I, too, don't want to put pants on and leave the house. However,
I mean, eventually you got to put on pants to leave the house, but I think that's just who we become as a society.
It's nice to not have to put pants on with somebody.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's nice to take them off and not have to put them on at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's even nice story.
But I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Oh boy. Okay.
So we're gonna talk about dating culture. Like, on one hand, you have the 20-something person. I mean, you can be older, but normally that seems to be like the really. I don't know about the young kids. I don't know.
I don't know about the under 20-somethings.
Nah, y'all keep
they
that.
just hoes.
Damn.
I mean, I feel like 90% of them, just from my high school, we had more, and that's like no shade, like actual shade to the younger generation. But in my high school, there were more pregnancies in the classes under us than in our class. True. And this is my senior year of high school.
True.
But that's a whole nother topic for another episode.
Yeah, you jumping up, you jumping.
I'm sorry. I'm just feeling froggy today.
You feel real froggy on this hump day. But on one hand, you have the 20-something person trying to find someone to build a relationship with. And then on the other hand, you have this dating culture that's low-key hookup culture for this generation. When I say this generation, I mean the millennial cusp people and all the way into Generation Z and whatever fucking generation is coming after them. Like, yeah. I mean, of course, there's some exceptions to the rules, but for the most part, people just want to put their genitals in other people's faces and mouths. So,
I mean, that's the tea. Every now and then, you just want somebody's genitals in your face.
You just want a warm body. You just want to taste some bodily fluids.
I mean, yeah. I did not mean to sound that excited about it.
You sounded really excited about that.
Hey, I like bodily fluids.
We know, Darius. We know.
Bodily fluids and butter.
And butter.
Put it on the shirt. But let's, like, I feel like I'm real scattered today, so hopefully you can keep me on track.
I see that I'm the one that has to be like, hey, wait, come back over here today. But it's okay. It's okay.
I feel like a kid at the zoo with one of them backpacks on.
With the leash backpack?
The leash. Oh my God.
And I'm like, get your ass back over
here. Okay.
Like Scorpion, get over here looking ass.
Yes.
But I feel like with dating nowadays, especially on apps, people have tunnel vision, looking for a specific type of person. And it kind of gets bad to the extent where people, they don't see anybody outside of that, and which can kind of limit the playing field for you and kind of get you in this whole continuum of meeting ancient people. And
I think it closes you off a lot when you, I mean, like, of course online dating is all narcissism, it's all subjective, it's all opinion based, it's all swiping, like whatever. But
it's like, if you don't meet my expectations in 3 seconds,
right, exactly, if I don't look at your picture, because I know I used to be the same way. If I don't look at your first 3 pictures and see something I like, I'm probably not even gonna read your bio. True. But
some people don't even read your goddamn bio.
There's some people, and see, if you don't have a bio, I'm not gonna swipe on you.
True.
But the every now and then I would swipe on somebody that didn't have a bio.
You gotta be fine as fuck not to have a bio. And more than one picture too. Yeah, that's another thing.
One picture and no bio, instantly swipe right.
Nah,
left, right? I don't remember.
You swipe right for what you like. You swipe left to the left to the
left to the left. Yes, instant swipe left.
Yes.
But what I was saying all that to say is, and you see this a lot of the time, just from my experience on gay dating apps, where people are like, no blacks, no femmes, like, and we're kind of going to get into the jargon of online dating profiles in a little bit, but like mask for mask and all that shit. And I'm like,
we can go ahead and dive into that.
Well, just to start, I guess, with the gay sites, like, of course, you see, unfortunately, white men put no blacks, no Latinos, no like I get that you have a preference, and that's understandable, but it's all your choice. So if somebody hits you up and you're not interested in them, you don't have to put that in your profile. You can just be like, hey, sorry, I'm not interested. Or ignore it.
Or you just be like, I'm not interested. But to talk about, the gay dating apps, or dating apps in general, actually dating apps originated in the gay community with Grindr and Scruff. And that were made to help single men link up searching for active users within a certain amount radius, and those launched in 2009 and 2010 respectively. But there's so many dating apps out here.
There's too many. There's
Tinder, there's POF,
Her, which I had never heard of.
Yeah, the Her is for like for women on the queer spectrum.
Gotcha.
Trans and
that
cis.
makes sense. Yeah. Bumble, which is one that a couple of my friends have told me about, where the woman has to initiate the conversation.
See, that was a new one I hadn't heard about.
Yeah, and I thought that was an interesting topic. Tagged, obviously, Grindr, Jacked, and Scruff. There is an app called Chappie that I was on for a while, which is another gay dating site.
Okay.
Garbage.
Most are, but
but not even in the way of like how Tinder is garbage, where it was just like people looking for sex. It was like hard to even actually work the app, the functionality of it.
Exactly.
OkCupid, Match.com, and eHarmony are. Match.com and eHarmony are for people who are trying to fall in love.
Those are, those definitely are. Then there's another one, a new one I've heard of, Coffee Meets Bagel.
Oh yeah.
Also Happen is HAPPN. I haven't heard of. Don't know about it. Just put on the list. There's also J-Swipe, which is for Jewish people.
Ooh, Christian Mingle.
Yeah, Christian Mingle.
Farmers Only.
Don't start.
You don't have to be lonely.
Get over here.
FarmersOnly.com. Look, bitch, I almost started me a Farmers Only profile. You know I'm gonna be a country boy. But there's so many options for straight people, gay people, people on the queer spectrum,
people that have different religion backgrounds.
Yeah.
But most importantly, be careful.
Yes.
Because you always are going to have the catfish people. You're always going to have people that are actually on the app to meet people to harm you. So
yeah, be careful giving out your information. Yes. I reactivated my Tinder to see what it was like on there in my DMs, just to kind of see. And after a while, after a certain point of talking to somebody, they might ask you like where you live, or where do you work, and all this other stuff. Yeah. And I could just tell between conversations how comfortable I felt with certain people. Like there was one guy that I was like, yeah, I work at XYZ restaurant. And then there was another guy who was like, oh yeah, I work at a little mom and pop in this particular location, just being general about it. So
yeah, I think that kind of falls into dating etiquette as well, is when to give out the information.
Yeah.
I tend to on dating apps, when we're like just getting ready, just talking or just exchanging information or whatever, to be very general.
Same.
Because there's some crazy motherfuckers out here.
Yes, there are.
Like people be like, well, where do you work? What do you do for work? And I'll just be, give them, I work for a physicians group. You know what I'm saying? Or where do you live? Live in South City. South City is big as fuck.
Yeah.
Like giving you specifics.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you what street I live on, what area.
Right. So you can accidentally bump into me with your knife. No. So
she ran into my knife.
Well, how many times?
She ran into my knife 10 times.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That is a Chicago reference, in case you guys.
For those of you peasants who don't know.
Uncultured swine.
But yeah, like it really is scary out here in these streets sometimes, and I get why there are especially older women, because I talk to my mom all the time. She's talks about wanting to date and everything, and I'm like, well, you could, and she's scared about going online and getting catfished and getting killed. Yeah. Which is a very valid thing. Yeah.
And I understand that fear, but it could happen to you can meet somebody at a bar and then go on a date with them, and it can happen. You just have to use your common sense, and you have to go with your gut feeling. If you don't feel right about it, then don't do it. Like I think in the episode prior, I was talking about how my friend, this guy hit her up on a dating app, and it was kind of dark. He was like, "We can go to the park and hang out."
Yeah.
Like,
No. Not even really in the daylight, honestly.
No.
Like, we can go to the park and walk around. We can go to the park and be in a public area.
Right.
I'm not finna sit in your car in the park at night.
We're not doing that predate shit.
No, thank you, sis.
But I'm still keeping on the subject of dating etiquette. There's also always comes up this kind of anxiety of, okay, you mesh with a person, you guys are having good conversation. Should you be messaging this person every day? Like, how does that?
For me, if I'm into someone, I'll message them. I mean, shit, probably every day. Like, if I'm really, if we're on the point still where we're talking on the app, I'm gonna message you. Maybe not first all the time, but I will talk to you every day if you want to talk to me every day.
Yeah.
If you message me, then I'll be like, oh, well, then I'll message you the next day. But if we've exchanged phone numbers, we're at the point where we're trying to go out on a date, I'm probably going to talk to you every day. Yeah.
And I think it has to be, you have to kind of feel how it is. But I think consistency for dating to be, efficient. You have to have a sort of consistency, not just. And this is the thing, I kind of run into this being on dating apps, being newly single again. People wanting to message you all day, every day.
Yeah, see, that's different.
And that's fucking annoying. I fucking work, okay? I work 2 jobs, plus I do this podcast.
I am busy.
Oh my God.
And I
fall in line, sir. Take a motherfucking number.
Like, also, you're not the only person I'm talking to, so don't get your hopes up.
Don't get me started on that.
But like, genuinely, like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the reality of it.
If you are not, I'm sure you're talking to more than one person too. Yeah. And if you're not, it sucks to be you.
Yeah.
But, or it doesn't. Like, if you're trying to be monogamous, I'm cool and down with that, because I'm a monogamous person. Whatever, the only person I'm talking to is the only person I'm talking to.
Exactly.
But if we on a dating app and you messaging me all day, unless the conversation is like straight up fire and like I want to keep talking to you.
Yeah.
But I did have one guy who would like message me nonstop, and I'm like,
yeah,
you literally have nothing to talk about.
I'm going through that right now. It's a guy that I've been talking to on Tinder, and we kind of move. I kind of do the whole exchange things in steps. So I'll start talking to somebody on a date website. If I'm liking you, if I'm feeling you, because sometimes notifications don't pop up, whatever. or I'm just not on there all the time, like every fucking 5 minutes.
Right.
I'll send them over I give them my Snapchat information. So then you can see that I'm a real person, that I actually go out and do things.
Right.
I'm not a catfish. But not you having my number and calling me and all type of shit. Because, you know, whatever.
Right.
But got on Snapchat, messaging back and forth. Hey, what are you doing? I'm at work. But like constantly, I'm like, I'm at work. I'll hit you up in a minute. Constantly texting. Well, how's work? What is it? Like, what do you eat for lunch? What's your boss like? I'm like, can you pump your fucking brakes?
While you at work?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Like, are you at work?
Right. Or do you have a job?
Do you have a job, sir? What are you? It's like all these questions start popping up. Like.
And you know, listen. If you done hit me up on the dating website and you ain't got nothing to do but talk to me all day, what are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Yeah. Why are we here?
And I think that's where you have to kind of set up those boundaries really early on. Because people, I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're just anxious or like, I don't want you to be, you know, not be interested in me, so I want to keep being in your face. Or
I feel like there is a lot of anxiety with it because you sometimes don't know how much is too much.
Right.
But like I said, if the conversation is dope and y'all really, really are getting along and the person is responding, like reciprocal to how you're responding, then sure, why not? But if that person is like, hey, I'm at work, this conversation is great, but I need to go because I'm at work, then let them work and they'll come back to you.
Oh, yeah. Or you have the thing where people will hit you up and they'll be like, y'all shorty. That's my you know, imitating dude voice. Oh. Yo, shorty, let me get to know you right here. I don't know. And you be like, you look at them, you be like, okay, you cute, your bio, you got kids. Okay, you ain't got no kids. You look like you got a good job. Okay, you dress nice. You got pretty teeth. Check, check, check. You know, whatever your checklist is. And then all of a sudden you get these one word responses, and you carry in the fucking conversation your damn self.
I legitimately, if I'm sending you a one word response, I'm not interested, and then I'm just gonna stop responding. Yeah. But if you trying to carry a conversation with me and you can't even,
but you initiated the conversation.
I know, that's what, like, you came here for conversation and you can't. What is your issue? Yeah. Like, I think that was my biggest pet peeve about dating websites, was trying, because I was looking for a relationship, trying to establish a connection with someone, trying to have genuine conversation about anything. Like, I had a picture from Steven Universe in my profile pictures. That picture of Pink Diamond where she's like unbothered as fuck. Yeah. That's in my profile. And I put that there so I could find out the people who like Steven Universe. And
it's a conversation piece.
And there was so many people, not so many, but like a couple people who would hit me up and be like, oh, you like Steven Universe? Like, how do you feel about the episode? Like, new episode? Just push them down if you about it. It's fine. How do you feel about the new? And it is a great way to start a conversation. Yeah. And carry a conversation. And I found that people who like Steven Universe are better at carrying conversations than people who don't. I'm just gonna say. Yeah. Because they appreciate it. And they think it's funny and clever.
Yeah. What are some first of all, let's talk about catfishing.
Yes, let's please talk about
it. And I think catfishing has been around since the dawn of like MySpace and shit. And for those of you who do not know what catfishing is, where have you been for the last almost 20 years?
Right, like what even is your life?
So I'm gonna break it down for you because I'm all about, you know, educating people that don't know.
Clarity for the kids.
Yes. Now, catfishing is deceptive as fuck. So it's a person that, for whatever reason, is not comfortable with who they are as a person. They create this whole fake online persona, a fake identity on a social network account, usually targeting specific people. And it's just It's weird because like on Her, which is a dating website for queer women, there has been a lot of men that have created profiles and is exchanging fake news with women just for the sake of getting like nude pictures or just having a sexual conversation with a woman. Yeah.
Ew.
Yes.
Ew.
So yeah.
Get out of here.
No.
This is not your space.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god. And then like not on the subject of dating apps, but I used to work at a call center for a major credit card company. We would have a couple of men that would call that were treating it like a sex phone line.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yes.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
You answer people like, "Ooh, you sound sexy. What's your name?" And "Ooh, I'm touching myself." You be like, "What the fuck?"
Did you call to pay your bill or not?
There's so many creepy people out here, and you just really have to. I think if a person doesn't have, and this is the thing, like people that catfish are very, very tech savvy, and you have
tech savvy.
And I always like when I'm in the process of meeting somebody or going to meet somebody that is that I met online, I always like try to check their other social networks.
And like,
not on some creep shit, but I'll be like, hey, you got an Instagram?
Are you a real person?
Do you have a Snapchat? Like, I'm really leery of people that don't have Snapchat. And I know you don't use Snapchat.
I do, but I don't. Like, I go back and forth with Snapchat only because I just don't ever think about it.
True. But if like you don't have an Instagram, and then like if you don't have like, you know.
But see, I know so many people who are not social media people.
I know, but it's if you on Tinder, then my thought is you should be on the shit.
I get it. I would partially agree with that.
Okay.
Partially. I still feel like there are a lot of people in this world who are not social media people, so they don't really want to do it. But they'll go on online dating, which is a weird juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I just wanted to say the word juxtaposition.
You did. But then also on the lines of catfishing, there's also a thing where people... I didn't even put this on the list, but Snapchat filters in their profile pictures. Now...
You instantly get swiped right. Or left if you have a...
All of your pictures have a Snapchat filter. Something wrong.
And you might actually be cute under the Snapchat filter.
True.
But how am I supposed to know?
How am I supposed to know? Where these big ass... I meet you ain't gonna have these bunny ears.
And see...
Like...
You're not gonna have a dog.
You're not gonna have these long ass eyelashes. Like,
Listen,
you're not gonna have these gray eyes.
My favorite filter is the big mouth one.
I love that shit.
It's my favorite filter of all time. And it don't do nothing for your appearance to make you look cuter, but I will probably have a picture like that.
Funny. I had a picture on that on my Facebook profile, and everybody gave me so much shit about that.
Too.
Like, why would you do that? It's hilarious.
It's fucking hilarious. That's why.
Yes. Oh my god. But and I remember when what's the fucking date website? Also on some date website, and this guy was like, "Oh, send me your number." It was before Snapchat, and I sent him my number. He's like, "Send me a picture of you," and I'm goofy as fuck. So I had found it was when I first was natural, so I was wearing like twist outs and like pin up whatever pineapples and shit. And I sent him this picture that I read across. It was hilarious. It was like this person that was just like busted the fuck down, right? And I sent him all these other pictures of me. He was like, "Oh my god, you're so beautiful," and I was like, "Yeah, but this is me without makeup." And I'm fucking like, he obviously had no sense of humor because he was just like, "Nah, bro,
I'm good, bye."
And I was like, you know, that's not really me.
Clearly, though.
Like,
come on now.
Like, this person just felt a whole foot shorter than I am. Like, come on now. But yeah, I mean,
it's kind of the same thing for like dudes with beards.
Yeah.
I definitely sent my boyfriend a picture of me without a beard as a joke because I was talking about how disgusting I look without a beard.
I think it's more so people are used to you having facial hair.
Oh yeah, this will never be gone unless I absolutely have to.
Oh my
god! Unless somebody trying to pay me buku bucks.
I remember I avoided you until your beard grew back.
Yep, that's real life, y'all. Like legitimately, Shisha would not talk to me.
I would not talk to her. Nope.
But I sent that picture just to be like, all right, I am like a little bit ugly under this beardness. Not hella ugly, but just a little bit.
Beards are a thing, but I do think it is an enhancement. Also, hatfishing. And hatfishing might be a term that you guys don't know about, but sometimes a brother look good as fuck with a ball, like what are those snapbacks and those fitted caps on. But once you take that off, you be like, you'll never find boom 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 a hairline like mine.
I'm hollering.
Hairline be on ridiculousness. Like, what is this, sir?
We got an 86 hairlines for
today. My god. Or what is that black shit? Them dudes be putting
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't remember what it's called, but oh my god, I like watching those videos of people who get like hair weave,
man weave. Oh my god!
And if that's the thing that you want to do, go off, sis. I don't care. Don't come at me with a motherfucking beard weave. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no bacon. I don't care. If you can't grow a beard, you can't grow a beard. It's your own fault.
And a couple of months ago, we were on Twitter. We were having a debate about this, about man weaves, and a lot of women are opposed to it, and a lot of the guys are too. But we have some people that argue. But women wear fake eyelashes. Women wear hair extensions. Why can't men do this too?
I have nothing against a woman who wants to throw some weave up in her head, throw some lashes on her face if she wants to, because it enhances, and when it looks good, it enhances even more.
Yeah,
I have yet to see a beard weave that looked proper and correct.
What about a man weave? What about on top of the head?
Man weave, I'm okay with.
Okay,
like if you want to throw some hair up there, you do what you got to do, bro.
Okay.
Like do what you got to do. I don't care.
On some ignorant tip, I said this on Twitter, I can't wait to see a man weave slipping, like falling off, like the adhesive is no longer working, so I can be like, sir, your weave, sir, your weave is slipping, sir, sir, fix your weave. Yeah. Because like in high school, when it wasn't quite the thing or quite acceptable for women to admit that they were wearing extensions, dudes will be on that shit all the time, snatching girls' ponytails off.
Hey, your dress slipping.
Yes, we are back for revenge, sir. Your beard is floppy as fuck, sir.
You ride his face and his beard come with him. Come with you.
I would be devastated.
I shave.
You know how I feel about facial hair. I will feel ultimately betrayed.
Yes, betrayed.
Yes.
Like, legitimately, totally 100%. I would listen. Dearest boyfriend of mine, I know you listening to this. And I know you grow a fantastic beard, and I love that. But if ever a time comes where you can't no more, let it go. Let it the fuck go. Cause that ain't the tea. It's not the tea at all.
It's not. But I think that's the thing that, like, with dating, it's initially a very aesthetic thing. We care about appearances. We care about what you. A lot of people are label hoes too. They care about what you're wearing. The thing I care about is if you look nice, if you dress nice, if your teeth are nice. I'm very I'm a stickler about eyebrows. So if your eyebrows is fucked up, you get slapped to the swipe. I said slap. You get swiped to the left. You get swiped to the left real fucking fast. But yeah, those are the initial things I look for.
I am kind of the same about eyebrows. If your eyebrows fucked up, I'm sorry, we can't.
Hell no. Draw them bitches on.
I drew like a good beard. I don't particularly care about hair. I
I care about hairlines. I do. On men, I do.
I like long hair.
Okay.
I like short hair.
Okay.
I like bald men. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck.
Now, if you have hair, I give a fuck about your hairline. I don't mind bald men.
I just can't have George Jefferson. That's it.
That's the thing that I don't understand, because let that shit go, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go.
Or get a weave. Both of them on top of it.
But make sure you have your glue handy, because she will shout you out in a very negative way. I will literally sprint down the street in traffic just to tell you that your man weave is slipping.
Third, yeah. I have questions.
Sir, I'm gonna run like Ezel on Friday towards your ass.
Hey, this nigga has to know.
And I might have my Snapchat camera going. So, sir, make sure you check your man weave before you leave the house.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Because I'm gonna have my man weave cam ready for your ass. But we kind of went off on a tangent like we always do.
We did a little bit. Can we talk about other reasons people catfish other than being insecure about their own selves?
Oh yeah.
People catfish to get money out of people. Like there's that big scam, like people out of other countries are scamming specifically older people into sending them thousands and thousands and tens and thousands of dollars.
Yes.
You have the catfishes who are mad because their cousin called them a fat ass Kelly Price 3 years ago at the cookout. You have the catfishes who are people who are trying to get revenge. Like,
true.
You have, and then also you have catfishes who are trying to get revenge on the person that they are using as their catfish. So like they'll take your pictures. I don't like this person, so I'm gonna use their image.
It's like the new style burn book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I had a friend a while ago. We were like fresh out of high school. This chick was catfished the fuck up, right?
Oh no,
she was. No. She was. It was this guy. He was a nice looking guy, and every time they would come to meet up, it was MySpace days. There'd be an excuse: car accident, family emergency, what have you. And then one time, he actually invited her to the house. She met the person that was actually catfishing. But they were like, oh, he had to go make a run, blah, 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 but you come chill with me. And it was actually a female that catfished her.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah. So, and I mean, this went on for a while, and we were like, I think the majority of us was like, bitch, this person, they can't be real. Can't be real. But, I mean, it's, shit's weird.
I would know. I've not met up with anybody really from online dating. Online dating was supremely unsuccessful for me. But
I think the majority of my relationships I met online.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, no, the ones in my 20s, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I met my boyfriend in life.
In
real life. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I feel like that doesn't happen. Me and my friend was not say it doesn't happen at all, but it doesn't happen as much as it happens online. Mm-hmm. And me being a big beautiful black woman, BBW, I always put that I'm a BBW. I always try to put a full body picture, so you know what you're getting into. You know you're getting into this fat bitch. You know you're getting into this fat cute bitch. Like, okay. So you know. Okay. But we were talking about how online, how, getting hollered at is way different from in person. It happens. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't happen on the magnitude that it does online.
Elaborate.
Well, it's more frequent. Online. And I don't know if it's just because of the times and people are scared. Even like I had this person was like, oh, I saw you at such and such bar, but I was nervous to approach you, but I saw you here on Tinder, so I'm gonna shoot my shot. And I was like,
if you see me out somewhere.
Yeah. Well, wait. We could have had fun that day.
Everybody ain't got the confidence though.
That is true. And I think that's kind of like, that's one thing that's affected, you know, dating apps have affected is people's confidence to talk to people in person.
This is very true. Yeah. 100% true. You don't even have to leave your house to like get a date. You can be at home in your bed fucking swiping, talking to somebody, boom, now you got a date. But then it's like, okay, now I gotta go on the date. Yeah,
exactly. And then you have the people that, you know, you have the flaky people. Excuse me, you have the flakers. That'll set up a date and then don't show up. That happened to me once before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
It was alright. Probably was a catfish anyway.
True.
Yeah. But it happened once. And then, yeah. But back to the whole thing, like, I don't know what it is. Like, sometimes it depends on what setting I'm in. I feel like I get hollered at more when I'm by myself, like doing normal shit, like grocery shopping, at the mall. But whenever like I'm in a bar setting or with a group of friends, it happens less often.
Really?
Yeah. But when I don't know if it's guys are intimidated of approaching a girl in a large group.
Our friend group is very eccentric
and attractive as fuck.
Very true.
Yeah.
You know how they always say if you don't have an ugly friend, then it's you. But like, no.
Yeah.
Like none of our friends are ugly.
No, not at all. One. Yeah, and I think that's probably what it is too. But yeah, like guys will be online and be like, oh my god, this and that, or you know, I'm sorry, my cat is fucking my leg up right now. Everybody like, what's these paws? It's like he thinks I'm playing with him and his claws are out and he just, oh my goodness. Twice in a row. He's being really needy right now and needs attention. What was I saying?
You learning about getting hit on.
Yeah, online it's a different ball game.
Really? I don't get hit on anywhere.
And I've heard people say that before.
At work sometimes.
Yeah. At work it happens a lot.
Awkward.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's your chicken club, and they're like, here's my dick, and I'm like, whoa. That's not the thing I was looking for.
Let me put my dick in your buns.
Sorry, these buns have been claimed.
Oh,
here you go.
Shit.
But no, I've had a couple people leave me their number.
Yeah.
And I've had a couple guys flirting with me at the bar, definitely.
Yeah. If I'm by myself at the bar, it'll happen.
I mean, behind the bar.
Behind the bar. Okay.
No, I very seldom get hit on asked out. I don't think I've ever gotten asked out. Bartending at certain events,
especially white women.
Really?
Yeah. They get really fucking aggressive.
They're like, oh, I just want some chocolate.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. But let's get into profile jargon.
Yes, let's do that. So earlier I talked about on gay dating sites you have somebody who puts mask for mask, which means masculine. For masculine, which means like essentially, for lack of a better term, for all intents and purposes, a straight presenting dude is looking for another straight presenting dude to have gay sex with.
Cowboy butt sex.
I mean, legitimately. We also have, which I don't think I had this in my profile, but LTR, which is long-term relationship. I did have that I was looking for a relationship, but not long-term. But there's some other profile jargon things.
Remember ASL from like the AOL days?
Sex location, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, how shit has changed.
ASL? Well, now you can just put the ASL on there.
Yeah.
This is part of the profile.
And then a lot of people put like on their profile their zodiac signs, their personality signs. Like I didn't even know what INTJ meant.
INTJ.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I forget the exact all of it.
I got it.
Woo! Look at Tisha with the T.
Introverted, intuitive thinking, and judging. It's one of the 16 personality types identified by the personality assessment by the Myers-Briggs type.
Oh yeah, Myers-Briggs. That's what it is. I did mine. I'm like in something. I forgot.
I don't know. I haven't done it. I'm gonna do it.
I did it. We should do it after this and post it on social media.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
So we have a lot of that. Then we have a lot of people that be like, I hate this app. I don't know why I'm on here.
I don't even know why I'm here. Well, clearly I'm gonna swipe right
left
on your ass.
Exactly.
I was one of those people with my zodiac sign in my profile.
I do too.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you. You got some kind of beef against a Capricorn, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
You can catch all the Capricorns.
Catch all these Capricorns, okay?
Right. Cap. But yeah, people put stuff like that. And then I had to learn the hard way. I had, when I had got out of a long-term relationship and I had got back on dating sites. And then a lot of people use dating sites because they're fucking busy. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I had put, I'm looking for fun. And I actually meant, like, let's go go-kart racing, let's go mini golfing, shit like that. And I kept getting a whole bunch of, like, dick in a box pics. Mm-hmm. Let me eat your ass on a hot summer day while you sweating. Shit. And I was like, what? And then, like, one of my exes had read across my profile. He was like, I mean, if you're looking for fun, you can just hit me up. Like, and I was like, what do you mean? No. Like, he was like, no, like, fun mean, like, you trying to fuck. And I was like, oh, let me take this shit off my profile.
Let me remove this. I'm looking for excitement.
Yes. And then, too, like, actually, like, that's sexualized, and BBW, I've realized, is sexualized because it's a sexy term for people that like bigger women, and they're just like, oh, BBW, like, let's get down.
Ooh, what's up?
So it's like, women, if you are experiencing this, look at your profile, see if you have
check
those.
The phrasing.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Now her cat is attacking me.
Yes, he's just like really. He's been beefing with his cat brother, and he's been like super needy. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. So we're gonna remove him from the area because he's being very disruptive right now.
A momentary pause while the cat is removed from the area. But yeah, and then you have people who put like their religious status in their profile. They put shit that really is annoying in their profile. I have a tendency to gravitate towards people who have a crappy joke in their profile.
Oh my gosh.
That's my thing.
Let me, as you're talking about that, I'm scrolling through Tinder, well, swiping through Tinder rather, looking at profiles. You have people that put, you know, they're single, no kids, enjoying life, whatever the fuck that means.
Ain't nobody enjoying life.
No. Nobody survives.
That was cynical as fuck. I'm sorry.
Or you have, let's adopt all the puppies and get married.
Me? Oh my God, swipe right.
No. And you have people that, you know, they really talk about what their profession is. Like this guy, he's like, I'm a architect at a firm in town. I'm a dog dad.
You have on Tinder a lot of people who are like, if we match, talk to me.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and they don't talk to you.
This is a two-way street.
Yeah. And then, you know, they'll be like, I'm a coffee connoisseur or a craft beer connoisseur or and sometimes I think people just try to be weird just because it's not really them. Let's see what else we have. This one guy.
I love the love adventures types.
Oh yeah, the ones that have them rock climbing and all type of shit. Like this guy, I'm Cajun French.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of people have their dogs. Okay. I don't like, and it's weird to me that people put pictures of their kids on their dating profile. Like,
I would agree.
I think it's okay to mention that you have kids, but actually put your kids on there, I think it's a little bit, it's risky because you have these people out here that actually try to date people with kids because they are predators.
Yep.
So also watch out for that shit. What else is on here?
I wish. So like I said, I reactivated my Tinder for this and only for this.
So, Darius' boyfriend, if you're listening, do not.
Oh, he knows.
Oh, okay.
I showed him my Tinder profile.
Oh, okay. I was like, we don't want no smoke. We don't want no smoke.
Like, you ready to see my Tinder profile? But like, none of my shit is on here anymore. Like, my about you and all that stuff, it's all gone.
Yeah.
But all of my messages, look at all these messages.
Ooh, you whore.
You whore. Barely.
You whore, you.
But I think what we can get into now is online dating horror stories. Can we break into that real quick?
I have a couple. See, the majority of my 20s, I was in a long-term relationship. You guys know I was engaged.
I actually don't think you've ever talked about. Oh, yes, you did.
Yeah, I've talked about it several times.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever was like really, really specific, but I talked about it.
Right.
In a real committed relationship, and after I was like, oh shit, I gotta get out here and start dating again. And I realized that everything had kind of like shifted. Like even like the dating roles had shifted a little bit. I feel like the men were a little bit more sensitive, and that's okay. It's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to be in touch with your emotions. But like, I don't know. But anyway, dating disaster stories. So before I got in a long-term relationship, I think my sophomore year of college, I'm not really sure which dating website I met this guy on, but I referred to him as Red Lobster guy. Okay. So it was this very, very attractive man, and actually had great conversation, and hit me up, was like, hey, let's go out on a date, I want to take you out, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. So the day comes, we plan it for a weekend, of course. The day comes and he's like, we have a dilemma. My car is in the shop.
I remember.
You remember the story? Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
So he's like, my car is in the shop, and we can reschedule. And I was like, and he was like, or you can come pick me up. And I was kind of naive back then, so I was like, I'll pick you up. I'll be nice, whatever. So pick him up. And he's calling Red Lobster. Okay. First of all, Red Lobster is really not a good dating place.
Not particularly.
I mean, if you young, and your pockets ain't heavy, I mean, by all means.
Even still, like, Red Lobster is kind of expensive for a lower end
True.
Go to Admiral's Feast is $29.99.
But so he gets on the phone with Red Lobster. He's calling Red Lobster, and I'm thinking he's calling, make sure they don't have a wait. And we get there, and he was like, I'm gonna go ahead and put a to-go order in, so we can just go back to your house and chill. Whoa, what?
Nah,
bruh. Nah. It just started getting exponentially worse. So I was like, I hit up my homegirl because I had a roommate at the time, and I was like, am I tripping? Because I really want to just drop this dude back off. Like, this ain't ideal. So she was like, nah, I think you're being a little bit too, what's the word she used?
She's stupid.
But anyway, regardless, I listened to my friend, and I was like, okay, fine, we can go back to the place, we can watch movies, we can chill, or whatever. And it was funny because her boyfriend at the time, my roommate's boyfriend at the time, was at the house. So we get there, we're chilling, blah blah blah. He's asking them like when they finna leave and shit. He like, oh, what y'all finna do? Like, y'all finna head out? Like, we trying to have some alone time here.
No.
And I'm like, my nigga, like, first of all, this ain't your house.
First and motherfucking foremost.
So I was at the point where I was just irritated. It wasn't sitting right with me, and I'm like, yo, like, we finna leave. I'm gonna take you back to your crib. And he's in it like, oh, you gonna take me back to my crib? Like, ooh, like really? So we driving. He get a little handsy and shit. It was just a fucking mess. And I drop him off. He's like, oh, you can come to my house and, you know, we can do this, we can do that, and you know, I'm looking at your lips and you get that fire top, and I'm like, sir, get the fuck out of my car.
If you don't get your ass out of my car,
the fuck out of my car. Like, for one, you probably really ain't have no fucking car,
right? And
for two, like, that's just, I don't know what type of bitch you were used to. But even back then, me being nice, I wasn't no dumb bitch.
Like no, like nigga, you better get the fuck out of my life.
Yes, so that was one of my dating disasters. Do you have one?
So as you all know, I haven't dated very much. I spent the better portion of my life trying to fix myself before I started dating.
Okay.
You know, being healthy. Thank you for the ASMR snaps. But when I started dating, I did go on a couple dates with this guy, and it wasn't necessarily even a disaster. It was just like, anybody who knows me knows I like to talk about myself.
Okay.
I can talk at length about the things that I'm doing, not in a pretentious, you know, whatever way. I just get really excited when I talk about my art. It's my passion. And that's all I do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about my job because who gives a fuck. But I always was like, picking the dates where we would go and planning like everything and talking at length about me and being like, so what are you into? Like, what's going on? And he was a writer, like, so I was like, oh, what are you writing about currently? Oh, blah, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I tried real hard to make this work. I went on 4 dates with this guy.
Why?
Because he was cute, and the first date was actually really like sweet and endearing.
Okay.
Like our first date was real cool, and like I don't have a car, but I was upfront about it. I was like, hey, I don't have a car right now, and he like actually offered to take me places when we weren't, you know, whatever. And I was like, no, you don't have to do that. That ain't what this is. I'm just, you know. He came to one of my plays, and like we had a good time afterwards. But just by the 4th date, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
First of all, he was hella late to our 4th date. Like, hella late. Which is, whatever.
I have a 15-minute rule.
It was more than 15 minutes.
See, I mean, it's one thing if you notify me that you're going to be late, but if you, like, with no notification and you just ridiculously late, then I will leave.
We were seeing a movie. We missed the previews.
Oh, that's a no-no.
I don't really care, but at that point I cared because I had bought 2 tickets. Like, I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
And then we went out to eat, and I got pad thai, which is like all brown. And he was like, I don't want to eat that because it's all brown. And I was like, he was like, it's all one color. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? No. This is a real life story. This is real life what happened. So then after that, I was just like, okay, and I went into online dating with the whole mindset of I'm not gonna ghost anybody. Like, I'm still be upfront. Yeah, I ghosted the fuck out of his ass.
Can you explain ghosting?
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's a really good one to get into. So ghosting is when you stop talking to somebody without giving them an explanation, without telling them that you're going to stop talking to them, without any bye or hi or anything. You just done. So yeah, he had like gone on a trip, came back. I messaged him once when he came back, and I was like, hey, let's get together. I want to hear about your trip. And he was like, okay. And then I was like, so what do you want to do? And he was like, oh, I don't know. And I was like, I'm done. Man,
that's another thing that really pisses me off. That's like, it's one thing to be laid back.
No, he wasn't laid back.
And it was one thing to be agreeable, but if like you don't have a personality, you don't know what you want to do, that shit doesn't work. Especially if you approach me with the shit. Yep. If you approach me with you want to get to know me, you want to hang out and shit. And I'm like, okay, cool. What did you have in mind?
Yeah, like,
I don't like that whole, well, what do you think?
And like, see, I don't mind what do you want to do.
I'm just saying,
if you're gonna present options as well.
Exactly. I don't want to be the one that always pick where to go.
Yeah.
That shit's just ridiculous. But go ahead.
That's really it. That's like I ghosted the fuck out of his ass.
And I'm not gonna lie, I've ghosted people before, and I don't know. At one point in time, some of my friends still say I'm really nice, but I think I've become just like, one step away from being a demon nowadays. But I would be like, trying to be nice about it. But then people sometimes they don't get it, and so yeah. But I mean, I had this one person I was dating, this one chick I was dating actually, really really attractive, boring as fuck.
That is the number one way. Let me just let y'all know. Mm-hmm. Urban proper, we like interesting, lived, learned motherfuckers.
We are urban proper.
We are urban proper. We have lived and we have learned, and we ain't trying to be out here.
We done saint some shit.
Listen.
Saint and did some shit. But yeah, she was like, she was all into talking about what she had. She was very, very accomplished as a person, especially being a little bit younger than me, probably like 3 or 4 years. But that's all she had to offer, and plus, she couldn't kiss worth a damn. And I'm probably like, she should. If she was so boring, why the fuck did you kiss her? Because she was fine as fuck. Okay.
Listen, sometimes you could be bored, but you could get my rocks off.
Yeah, but it's like that's another thing you can't kiss.
See, and this dude was an excellent kisser.
Be like, why the fuck is you here? Like literally, like I think how many days did I go on with this chick? A few, and it was some great days. We went to a play. So set it off to play. Set it off to play.
Was that?
It was great, actually. Yeah.
I had low expectations.
I did too, but she suggested it.
Okay.
Went to a hookah bar. What else did we do? Went to puzzles on game night. Did some really fun shit.
That's like dope. Those are
fun. But she went dope.
I met my boyfriend at puzzles.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, you told me that. Yeah. But yeah, it was.
See, we didn't even really go on interesting dates. Like,
really?
We went to the movies one time. Mm-hmm. Our first date was at Pie, which was cool.
Yeah.
One of I guess we kind of did. Our second date was technically him coming to my play, and then we hung out after with like the cast and everything, which he assimilated really nice with them. Mm-hmm. And then our third date, I was like, let's go to the art museum, and I'll point out some of my favorite paintings for you, and it wasn't really that.
I think the art museum is a sexy date.
Especially as an artist and I have a pretty much photographic knowledge of our art museum.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to take you to see my favorite pieces and explain to you why they're my favorite pieces.
Let me hit the pause button and go on a little rant real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
For all you pre-date motherfuckers, the art museum is free. Mm-hmm. St. Louis Zoo is free in St. Louis. There's a lot of free shit to do instead of just sitting in the goddamn car. You pre-date motherfuckers. Google some shit. Google should be your best friend. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to spend no money, Google some free shit to do in St. Louis.
Yep, there's plenty of it.
Plenty of it, especially in the summertime. Like, come on, there's Shakespeare in the Park. Mm-hmm. There's what else? Festivals that go on.
Tons of festivals.
Yes.
If you're into metaphysics and crystals and some shit like that, there's a crystal festival that happens every year. Mm-hmm. There's, like you said, Shakespeare in the Park. Everything in Forest Park is free.
Yeah.
Except for obviously the boathouse you got to pay to eat, but that's neither here nor there.
And I mean the paddle boats, that's what, $16.
Yeah.
$16 you can go paddle, but it's just whatever. Y'all killing me with the pre-date shit.
Killing me with the shits.
Oh my god.
At least be smart, and
just be upfront too. If you ain't got no money, Fergie says take a broke ass home.
Yep.
I mean, somebody said it before Fergie, but that's the first person that popped in my head.
Right.
But yeah, if you don't have no money, then don't be trying to date nobody. Leave them the fuck alone. Get your paper up. Focus on that.
And I mean, if you don't got money but you trying to date, be smart.
Yeah.
Know your limits.
Exactly. Be upfront too. Mm-hmm. Be upfront, because ain't nothing worse than going on a date. And then also talk about Chivalry isn't dead.
It is not.
But it's on life support.
Yeah.
It's on life support. And I think a lot of women have the expectation of going on a date and a man paying, but I think with this day and age, that needs to be a conversation. I
think it does. I look at it this way. If I ask you on a date, I'm going to pay.
Okay.
If you don't want me to pay, if you're like, let's go Dutch, I'm going to respect what you want.
Yeah.
Now, that's going to get you in trouble with some people because they can be like, well, I only offer because, well, don't offer if you don't plan to pay.
Exactly.
Like, clearly, I'm going to pay if I have asked for one check and have pulled my debit card out, I'm going to pay. You ain't got to pretend like you're going to pay.
Exactly.
If you want to go Dutch, I will honor your, because I know that's like a thing for some people. They feel like they need to know they have that power. And I'm like, yes, you got the power to do whatever you want, He-Man. Let's go. But yeah, like, if I ask you on a date, I'm going to pay for it.
Yeah.
I invited you here.
And then what we always also talking about the etiquette of dating, dressing for a date. I found, and I had some dating disasters. Like, guy dolled the fuck up, heels looking like mwah, kissed me everywhere. Yes. And this dude showed up in some motherfucking sweatpants and some J's.
Where did y'all go?
We went, where did we go? We were going to Viva on
he came in sweatpants to go to Viva
on reggae night. Yeah,
it's a club. Why would you wear sweatpants to a club?
He wasn't very cultured. Unbeknownst to me, he was he was a hood nigga, and I didn't know that, from just talking to him. So he hadn't really experienced anything outside of that box that he was in. So yeah, I was perturbed. I was very, very irritated.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah, but I found that, if you're going on a date, you don't have to dress up in a suit and tie, but just nice shoes. Iron your goddamn clothes, brush your hair, brush your goddamn teeth.
Brush your teeth.
And your tongue. No white tongues, please.
No white tongues.
I went on a date with this dude who had fuzzy teeth. And y'all might be like, Shisha, what's fuzzy teeth? It's when, people be going through it and they be in the house for a couple of days and then wash their ass and brush their teeth and that plaque builds up.
Yeah.
And it look fuzzy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he looked like he had about a couple weeks of fuzz on his teeth. And breath was just splat out.
Why would you leave the house like that?
I don't know.
Was he fine?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's a fatal flaw.
Oh.
That is a fatal flaw.
Teeth are very important to me.
Y'all should have seen the seriousness on her face when she just said that.
They are very important to me, as well as facial hair on men, and eyebrows on women. But
teeth,
yeah,
on both.
Cause I have a nice set of teeth, so whatever.
See, I don't. My teeth ain't great.
Your teeth ain't bad.
I know, but I'm not like checking for teeth like that.
You ain't.
Like, as long as you ain't got.
Now I'm really paying attention to your teeth. Oh my god.
As long as you ain't got meth mouth, like.
Oh my gosh.
We can.
Yeah.
We can chill.
Yeah, but it's just, oh my goodness. And then you have to dress for what you're doing. If you're going to go play mini golf, leave the heels at home.
Yeah, why you wearing heels?
Leave the short ass dresses at home. Unless you just on some freak nigga shit, like. Whatever.
At which point, make that apparent, because
yeah,
we can play some mini golf. I can get a hole in one.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
You might not have 18 holes, but you're trying to show all your holes.
But listen,
hey,
2 of them bitches gonna get filled. You be the judge.
Oh my God.
But yeah, like. I don't think I've ever experienced that. Somebody coming to a date looking hella busted.
Or you have the unsolicited nudes.
Or I have a story.
Okay.
About unsolicited nudes. I have 2 stories about unsolicited nudes, actually.
Oh my goodness.
So, my first story is actually so recent that it happened just the other day. I'm at work, working. Standing in the kitchen, it was slow.
I think I know this story.
Yeah, it was slow. I'm just, standing there talking to my friend. I open up my phone and have a message from somebody that I don't know. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I open said message, and it is a picture of a woman's breasts. In a bra, but women's breasts. Now, mind you, I love breasts. Mm-hmm. Breasts are great. But I am in a committed relationship with a person who just so doesn't happen to have breasts. No. So why your titties in my inbox? So accompanying said breast image is a message saying, "Hi, my name is XYZ from Tinder. I'm in this particular area for the weekend. Come have some fun.
Come play with my titties."
I mean, and so my response was, "Somebody played you, sis. I don't know who you are." Her response was, "Get to know me." And so that had me thinking.
Oh, she was hot and ready.
Yeah, she was a motherfucking Little Caesars pizza. She was hot and ready.
She was hot and ready.
Which led me to believe that somebody, because there was like a time a while ago, somebody was playing on my phone, and I feel like I know who it was, and so it was like, oh God, did somebody get my number to somebody else? What the fuck? But then I was like, listen, like, I hope you find the dick you looking for. This ain't it.
This ain't the one.
This is not the dick you looking for.
This ain't the dick you need right now.
And then she was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing, blah, 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 blah.
But I mean, like, she was just like, well, fuck it. If you're not the right person, come over.
And then asked me for my name. Like, she was like, what is, I think it's like this guy gave me his number, but I might have written the number down wrong. What's your name? And I go, 100% certain you wrote the number down wrong. Mm-hmm. Good luck finding your dude. Like,
yeah. Nah.
You thirsty ass bitch. Like, listen, if I was single, I would have been on my way. Yeah. Actually, no, because the titties just they weren't that great.
They weren't great.
They weren't. I'll show you.
Sucks. That sucks.
But yeah, I'm in a relationship and haven't been on Tinder since September, so.
Yeah, and there's nothing worse than unsolicited dick pics. Okay?
I got one of those stories too.
If I ain't asked for the dick pic, don't send me the dick pic. Because, in all honesty, dicks are fucking weird. Yes.
I like the way dicks look.
I mean, you have some pretty dicks. But then you have some pretty awful looking dicks.
I like the ugly ones too.
Ashy dicks.
Well, that's different.
Just like whole forest, rainforest.
I like that.
Darius, get out.
Okay. Urban Power would not be starring Shisha.
And only Shisha. But no, like it's just, especially like, okay, I think if you're gonna send a nude, you have to warn people because you don't know what they're doing. You don't know who has their phone, especially if people have kids.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes.
I have nieces and nephews around me all the time. Yes. I am super cautious about nudes.
And then there's a function. If you guys didn't know, there's a function on the iPhone. I don't know about your Android people.
Fuck off.
But when you're sending a message to someone else that has an iPhone, you can hold on to the blue button, the send button. Hold on to it a little bit. And they will give you options of how to, what to send the message. Like you have invisible ink, which will cover up, like blur out the whatever the text is or whatever the picture is until you like rub your thumb around it. So yeah. Cool. So if y'all sending news, if you're just trying to be spontaneous, or you like, okay, she been flirting, let me try to see what's up. Let me send her a nut shot. And I've had a guy send me a nut shot. We're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Just the cum?
No.
A video.
Balls.
Oh, you mean a nut shot?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
Yeah. But yeah, just try to use that function, or just let people know. Let people know.
So second unsolicited nude story is about somebody that I was friends with for a while. And they sent me a video of their ass. You know this story too. And I was like,
I remember you telling me that.
I was like, this isn't. How did we get here? Like, how did? Why? One type of picture that I don't want from somebody that I am not in a relationship with is an ass pic. Mm-hmm. I don't care. I don't want to know what your booty look like. I don't want to know what your booty hole look like until I'm about to penetrate it. Mm-mm. I'm good. Oh, I had a flashback. I have nightmares about
yeah.
Oh, but please tell me about this nut shot.
Okay, so it was this guy, and we had took it there in the conversation. I'm not gonna lie, and but I was concerned because I felt like he was just like a serial masturbator. Like, he would send me videos of him just masturbating, like, in the middle of the living room floor, in the car, at work.
Oh, see, that's so hot to me.
I mean, yeah, but it was like... It was like every day for like 2 weeks. And I'm like, you cannot be masturbating this much. Like, sorry, what's wrong?
That is a lot.
So this was like around the time where teabagging, the term teabagging...
Oh, dear Lord in heaven.
...was very popular. And so he sent me a picture of, he was like holding his dick against his stomach and his balls was hanging. The hairiest balls I've probably ever seen in my life.
That's such an odd picture to send.
Yeah, he had to really work his angles. Like,
and I've gotten pictures of testicles before, and I'm, neither here nor there about it. But that's just interesting to me. Like,
he was like, yeah, you into teabagging, and sent me that, and yeah.
So did you let him sit his nuts on your face?
No, I never actually. Probably ended up ghosting him because I was concerned about his masturbation routine.
You masturbate too much?
Yeah, like way too much.
I know a lot of people that masturbate 7 days a week.
I mean, his dick was beautiful, but it was like, it would be like multiple videos in a day, not just like
maybe he got him saved up. I'm talking about the nuts, not the videos. He's conservative with his nuts. Maybe he's edging. Will he always be coming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very loudly, which is hot.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. That was a while ago. You know about this.
I do?
It was pre long-term relationship.
Really? We're gonna have to discuss off camera. I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Off camera.
Right. Off the record.
But I listen, I love to get a nude. Mm-hmm. If
I'm interested, and the conversation has gone there.
Yes. I also am one for spontaneous nude when I'm at work. I fucking love that shit. I don't know what it is about it, but every now and then my boyfriend will send me a nude while I'm at work, and I'm not even thinking or paying attention, or like I've been super busy. And like, we'll pick my phone up and look, and I'm like, oh boy!
And your mind just go for the rest of the day.
And then I have to skirt off to the bathroom and send a nude. But no, like I love the unsolicited nudes. Unsolicited from my boyfriend, but nobody else.
And it's a good spot to throw in our question of the week.
It's the question of the week.
We're talking about nudes, and I have a question for you big girls and you big boys out there that are on a dating scene and you sending nudes. Do you include your stomach in your nudes? Why or why not? I personally do.
Why?
Because you need to know what you're getting into.
Okay, love that.
I'm a
big girl. This is what I got. This is what I'm working with.
You approached me. This is I ain't one of them big girls with a flat stomach. I got a stomach, baby. So I just feel like it's I don't know. I'm more upfront.
I have a little bit of a pooch. Mm-hmm. I include it in my nudes. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes I try to work the angle.
I mean, sometimes you work the angle. You don't just be like, ploosh.
So here we are.
Belly.
On the couch.
Yeah. You sit in the nude, you be like, titties, belly, legs, all of that.
Titties, belly, legs, pussies.
Dick thighs save lives.
Dick thighs make a dick rise.
And they can destroy them bitches too.
Listen. But we want to know. We want to know.
Yeah, all you fluffies out there, pleasantly plump, whatever you like to be called, BBWs. What do big men like to be called?
I only know the gay term bear.
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 But yeah, you straight man. Yeah, that's a question too.
What do y'all include y'all bellies in y'all nudes?
Do y'all call yourself BBMs?
BBM?
I don't know.
Big black machine?
Stop it. You see his face right now.
Ooh.
He's doing me because you're doing me a concern friend. You're doing me a concern friend.
I'm sorry. I got lost in the BBM.
Oh yeah.
That's why your girl posted BBM.
You remember BBM messaging on
Blackberry messaging.
What happened to Blackberry phone?
They just so fucking pure.
Oh my god.
Nokia is still going strong.
How? Where? What kind of phone they got?
I don't know. It's some kind of Nokia phone, but they still around.
But high key, if they brought back the brick phone,
I would get one.
I would get one.
Absolutely, 100%. Playing Snake, fuck
all
yeah.
Day. You could literally run over that bitch phone, and it would be okay. Drop it in the water.
Listen, men.
It was a murder weapon.
Men and women and everybody in between. If y'all planning on cheating and you don't want your significant other to break your phone, get you a Nokia brick.
Nokia brick. What was it? The Nokia 9200 model? I don't know. I
feel like that whole with
the green screen.
With the green screen,
yeah,
exactly. Yes, that motherfucker was indestructible.
Oh my god, you had to charge it all the time.
Phone on 99%. I've had my phone since 1999. It's still on 99%.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god. But I don't forgot where we were in the segment.
We just asked the question of the week.
Shall we ask our shenanigan question as well, since we're here with questions?
Oh yeah, wait, what's that our shenanigan question?
I forgot.
No, our shenanigan question is, what is your go-to phrase during sex? Darius, what's your go-to phrase?
I definitely am one for a good fuck, baby. That's fuck is in there somewhere.
Fuck is, I think that's just,
fuck with 17 U's,
in 3 million Ks.
3 million Ks, cause
hard Ks.
Yes. Fuck. I think I would say that's my go-to.
Yeah.
I also like a good growl every now and then. Growl, girl. Yeah. What about you, Sheesh?
I'm with you on fuck. Fuck shit. Oh my god. I don't have any weird phrases. I don't think, at least. I haven't heard any feedback.
You know, we were getting down and dirty, and you
said yeehaw.
What? Listen.
Oh my god.
If somebody said yeehaw to me while we were fucking, I would come so hard.
I was watching. What was that movie? Oh my god, it was Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. It just recently came out, I think in May.
I don't know. Is it a comedy?
Yeah. Oh my god, what is this called?
Charlize Theron, my boo.
Yeah, they had some good on screen chemistry.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, ooh, watch her be thumping this next.
Listen.
My dumb ass.
Listen.
Long shot. I don't
think I've heard of that.
So, spoiler alert. There was a sex scene, and both of them shouted out, "Oh boy," when they were coming. Yeah. Oh boy, something like that.
That's kind of
something
hilarious.
like that. Oh boy.
Oh
yeah.
dear. Oh dear. Oh geez, oh Pete.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Shenanigan question of the week. When you're having sex and it's damn good sex, what is your go-to phrase?
What you yelling at your boo or your friend with benefits or just the person you call for this night? What you yelling? What you got? Let us know.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to talk about it Tuesday.
Yes. And let's get into some once a hellers.
I'm ready. But I want the Hellas this time.
Okay, you ready? You sure?
I think so.
I got a few, and they're not even in the same category. They're just whatever.
Okay. I'm scared of the face you made.
I'm gonna leave that one out because I just reread that.
God.
I must have been under the influence when I wrote that one down.
Ooh.
Would you ride shotgun in a stunt plane? Or like the Blue Angels that do the stunts?
Ooh. Once.
Once, but you gotta drag me. So they had to drag me into that motherfucker.
I would be about it. I would be scared as fuck, but I would be.
Yeah.
But once. That's one of those things that's like a bucket list. Like, okay, I did this.
Yeah.
I don't need to do it again. I don't have any reason to do it again.
Yeah. What about riding shotgun in a race car? Like the Indy 500?
Absolutely not. Once. No, thank you. No, ma'am. No ham, no turkey, no bacon. Absolutely not.
Literally, I would be screaming the whole time. Like, if anybody has a cat and you ever put your cat in the car and your cat just like doing this weird like seance screaming shit, that would be me. In the passenger seat of a race car, going however fast they fucking go, I'll probably pass out.
Yeah, no thank you. That just sounds like instant death. I feel safer in a stunt plane. I feel safer on an airplane than I do in a car.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. Once to both, but it ain't something I'm checking for.
Okay. Eat a baby turtle.
Is it cooked?
Sure.
Well, I've had veal, so I guess
that ain't the same.
It's baby cow. It's
Okay,
still a baby.
You right. Okay.
I mean, once.
Yeah.
For the experience.
Bukkake.
We've already had this conversation.
Did we?
Hellas.
Oh, you nasty.
Hellas. I feel like I would get in there though and be like totally gross. No, I wouldn't. Nope. Nope. I wouldn't. I would not at all. I would be 100% okay.
You'd be for it.
I would be 100% okay with it.
Okay. We already know how you feel about eating ass, so we're gonna skip that one. Swim with sharks.
Once. Hellas actually. Yeah.
You are out of your goddamn mind.
That's something.
I ain't talking about in a cage.
Oh, you mean bitch? I was talking about in the cage where we safe.
No.
What, bitch? Shit, the fuck? Listen. I am a creature of the earth. Okay.
Of the earth.
I'm an earth sign. Okay. I am not aquatic. I can swim, but I can't outswim a shark. Okay. So, if it was a whale shark, Hellas. Why not? They don't eat people.
So, would you rather swim with a shark or kill a whale?
A shark.
Okay, I respect that.
A shark, because killer whales are like actually ferocious and like horrible humans.
Yeah, are horrible humans.
They are horrible humans.
Scuba diving.
Hellas.
I did it once already and I almost died, so I ain't doing that shit no more.
How did you almost die?
Listen, it was a lot of elements that was working against me. First of all, people who I can swim, I can't tread water.
Fair.
And people are like, how the fuck can you? I don't know.
Treading water is hard for some reason.
Yeah, it's hard. I never got the functionality of it. I went to the class. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. I can swim from here to there. Bitch, I can't tread water. Okay. All right. If I can't stand up in it, I don't want to be in it. Okay. But we paid for this excursion. We're in Jamaica for my best friend's birthday, and they were like, "Okay, we paid for the excursion, and let's just go out here." So the dude was like, "I'll help you swim. You got this life jacket. You'll be able to stay afloat." Blah blah blah. So I'm like, "Okay, cool." Get in the water, chilling, looking at these coral reefs. I look up. The dude that's supposed to be with me, helping me, is taken with somebody else, one of the other excursion people.
Oh.
So I'm like, holy fuck. Okay. Because, you in the ocean, the waves are carrying you, and I was further than from the boat than I realized. So I'm like, all right, let me swim my ass back. Start swimming back. All of a sudden, the waves want to get all extra aggressive as fuck.
Yeah.
So every time I came up to breathe, I got smacked in the face with a wave. Okay? Alright. So this is just my experience. There was a whole bunch of other shit happening to the other two people that I was with. Okay? Because they almost died too.
Oh, so this was just a bad day to go to school.
Yeah, it was just, it wasn't for us.
The waves were raucous.
It was, oh my God. So I see somebody's legs. I'm like, nigga, at this point, I don't know if I can breathe anymore. So I just grab onto this person. I climb the fuck on top of this man's shoulders. Like, yes. Yes. All 5'9" of my frame was on top of this man's shoulder. Like, I couldn't, no. And I'm like, like, probably looking like Timon looked when he was running from the goddamn hyenas in Lion King. Yeah. All frazzled and everything.
Okay.
And then, so I got back on the boat and I'm like, where my friend at? I hear help. My other friend is like literally going under the motherfucking boat near the propellers, like real fast. So we just had a bad time, like a bad experience scuba diving.
I think I should have picked a different scuba diving company.
Man, we ain't never going, no. And ocean water just tastes like just salt.
It's pretty salty.
Yeah, just like, So my eyes was bloodshot red, I couldn't breathe. I was pissed off.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So, needless to say, we won't be scuba diving.
No, I already did it once, so I ain't doing it no more. So yeah, that's all I got for Once or Hellas this week.
Okay. I have one or two.
Okay.
That are slightly pertaining to the topic at hand. My first one is, would you create a dating website? Once or Hellas?
I would do it Hellas. Because I think a lot of, from my experience being on dating websites, some of them are lacking certain features. So yeah, Hellas.
Okay, me too. I actually, when I was looking at dating websites, I was actually looking at some specifically for bisexual people. And it was all like polyamorous or couples looking or like, and I was like, can I just get
a single bi person?
The monogamous bi websites. We are monogamous too.
Exactly.
So yeah, I agree with the functionality of some of these websites. It's just not the tea. And second, we talked about, I think on a previous episode, about going on a date and the person being a drag queen. Would you ever do drag?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you could be a bio queen.
A what queen?
A bio queen.
Bio queen?
It's a woman who does drag. Or you could be a drag king, which is a woman who dresses as a man. But yeah.
Interesting. I would do it Hellas.
I actually genuinely feel like you would be a bomb ass drag queen.
I would do it Hellas. I feel like I would have a hell of a time. Yeah.
Drag birthday.
No. Not from
Puerto Rico.
No.
I have actually toyed with the idea of doing drag. Like, bounce back and forth with it. Not that I really want to, like, full time or even really at all. But I like makeup. I think it's an interesting and, like, really artistic thing.
It is.
I love what you can do with makeup. I love the art of drag now that my boyfriend has really introduced me to it and I understand it more.
Yeah. I haven't really got a full understanding of it. I mean, I've seen some drag shows, I've been to some drag shows, but like the culture of it.
I've watched so much RuPaul's Drag Race in the past couple like months, and also just doing my own research. I've found a lot about drag, and it's really interesting and it's really dope to me. I feel like I would be an okay drag queen. I think I'm better as a man performing music, because I could be beat for the gods, her snatched in all the right places and all that good stuff, but I just feel like I wouldn't be very good at drag.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all I got.
That's all you got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's do our Black business highlight of the week.
Here we go.
One is an actual business, another person is a barber, but Tomlin Towing, that's T as in Tom, OMLIN Towing. It is a towing and recovery black owned business that is in Florissant, Missouri, which is
no way.
Yeah,
that's where I live.
Yeah, and also Devron Nice. He's a great barber. Let me pull up his information. Actually, let me pull up Tomlin's information while I'm talking about it, because I'm just like, oh, go look up Tomlin. No information.
Go look at this stuff.
Yeah, Tomlin Towing is on Facebook, so go check them out at Tomlin Towing and Recovery on their Facebook page. Also, so those of you who are in St. Louis and you are very into the underground music scene, Devron Nice Go Hard Davis is actually a barber when he's not doing music as well. Yeah. And he's very, very talented. He used to cut my brother's hair when they were in town. So yeah, if you... We want y'all to participate in Fresh Cut Friday. So we want y'all to go get chopped up, get your beard lined up real nice. Yeah. Go get your man weaves. Go get your beard weaves.
No beard weave.
Get your man weave popping, boo.
Get your man weave popping, not your beard weave.
And cut your nose hairs too, y'all.
I honestly was just about to trim my nose hairs the other day. I keep my shit because it grows out and it rubs against your mustache if you have one, and it's just a weird sensation.
Why do men nose hairs grow so rapidly?
I don't know.
I don't have that problem. I don't have to trim my nose hairs.
Listen, I trim mine when I trim my beard.
Oh my goodness.
Like every 2 weeks.
But yeah, follow him on Facebook, Devron Nice Go Hard. Nice is with the Y. Also, where is his? I just saw it. Hold on. Here we go. He is also in Florissant, Missouri. So hit him up on Facebook and set up your appointment. Get that line up.
Yes.
Look good. Send us those pics.
But yeah, so hit us up. Make sure you send in submissions for Fresh Cut Friday so we can feature you on our
ladies,
pages.
You too. Y'all got some faves. Y'all got some waves. Let's lose a wave check.
Yeah.
Fresh Cut Fridays. Let's see them lineups.
If you bald and you just got your head shaved.
Yeah. Your beard lined up.
Popping on fleek.
Eyebrows fixed. Because y'all men, y'all need to do something to them eyebrows too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very much so. I ain't saying them get them arched, but clean that shit up. Yeah. Actually, don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts.
We are at Urban Proper Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And we are at Urban_Proper on Twitter. Yeah. Somewhere.
Yeah. And we're still working on fighting with Apple to get our podcast on iTunes. But, we'll keep you updated once we get that popping. But we rolled out last week our new daily
daily hashtag. So make sure that you on Tuesday are coming to our social media channel so that you can talk about it Tuesday. Make sure that you share the video with the hashtag Talk About It Tuesday.
To talk about it Tuesday, we want you guys to discuss the episode that we just released on Monday. Mm-hmm. Let us know how you feel about it. What things you agree with, what things you don't agree with. Let's spark up a conversation. Let's argue. Let's debate. Let's just talk.
Discuss. Yeah. Yes. And then on Wednesday we have hashtag Once or Hellas Wednesday, where we give you a couple of Once or Hellas, and you let us know whether you would do them once or Hellas. Yeah. And then we have Think About It Thursday, where we will introduce our topic for the following week's episode. Mm-hmm. And we want y'all to think about it. We want y'all to let us know what you think we're going to talk about.
Exactly.
And, all that good stuff.
And then on Fridays, we have that Fresh Cut Friday.
Fresh Cut Friday.
See, that's when I was in a relationship with a man and he wants to go get his hair cut. And I'd be like, Zaddy, send me that Fresh Cut picture because, you finna get it on this Friday night. Okay. But yeah, we don't really, do we have anything for Saturday and Sunday? We do.
Yeah, I forgot. Hold on. Sunday brunch checks.
Yeah, Sunday. We want to see your 11 a.m. risky brunch checks. We want to see, first of all, we want to see your delicious bites. We want to see a beautiful brunch place. Shout out wherever place you at eating, because we love brunch. We love brunching. I haven't brunched in a minute.
I haven't brunch because I always work brunch.
Yeah, you always work brunch. Yeah, whatever. Couldn't get it out. You always work brunch. Sans Darius. Saturday. That's what we were doing. Black Box Challenge. So Black Box Challenge, we want to see how you guys are getting outside of the black box, or things that we need to add to the black box. We want to see what you guys are doing. Hashtag Black Box Challenge.
I am going to a concert this weekend.
Okay.
With my boyfriend.
Who you seeing?
LaKayla 47.
LaKayla.
Which is not really outside the black box, but you best believe I'm gonna be posting on our social media hashtag Black Box Challenge, because what do more black people need to do? Support our fellow black artists.
Yes.
Up-and-comers.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you ain't always gotta go to the club to have fun. Some other shit.
You know, I never had a club phase.
I did for a hot second.
And I think I'm ready. No, I'm joking.
But you by yourself on that one. I'm sorry.
No, thank you. No club face for me. I think that's all we have for today.
That's all we have. So we will see you guys for we'll post today for Once the Howlers.
Yep.
And just hit us up. We don't bite without consent.
Okay, you said without consent. I said only a little bit. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.